Olympus DSLR camera and mirrorless camera custom, manual, white balance settings 2022. All Olympus DSLR cameras or mirrorless cameras debuted in the past 12 years have manual, custom, white balance function settings. The manual white balance setting allows you to use the custom white balance to take photos or videos with more realistic colors directly from the camera, which can greatly reduce the degree of color distortion in photos caused by automatic white balance (AWB) and save you time, trouble and the never-ending frustration of failures from the unnecessary post-production. Setting up manual white balance on Olympus cameras is fairly simple. But with all the different camera models, the location and action of the operating buttons often change. Please refer to your Olympus camera manual for the exact operation steps. Here is a detailed breakdown of the manual white balance action for one of the Olympus cameras. 1. Press the OK button in the center of the control dial to enter the Super menu of the Olympus camera. 2. Find White Balance WB, press OK button to enter. 3. If you are in Auto WB, please press the right button to find a set of Capture WB info. 4. Press the Info button on the back of the camera, and the messages, One Touch WB. Point the camera at a sheet of white paper and Shutter button will appear immediately. 5. Point the camera lens at the Reynolds full color spectrum and fill the screen with the full color spectrum image, as shown, and then cover the lens with the White Balance Magic Filter DCC40, and press the Shutter button. Then select Yes and press OK to complete the manual white balance lock setting immediately. Here is the demo video of performing manual white balance lock on an Olympus camera. Using white papers as a manual white balance setting tool is a workaround in the era of backward camera white balance knowledge, and is very unreliable. Because there may be thousands of white papers that we can touch in our daily life, which white paper is the right white? Nobody knows. Assume that you have a white paper with the correct white color. When it is taken to the shooting scene, this white paper will be immediately polluted by the ambient light on the scene. And its white will be immediately dyed and become another color. How can this other color be used for camera white balance purposes? How can the on-site white value of the camera's color system be accurately zeroed? How do you take photos with true and near perfect colors directly from the camera? The answer is absolutely no. Don't forget that the Earth we live in has more than 1 billion visible colors. The dyed other color could be any color except the white. After finish the last confirmation button, you can start taking pictures under the manual white balance operation. No matter what camera you use, please use only standard or natural photo styles to avoid unwanted color distortion. When your camera uses Directivity White Balance Magic Filter DCC 40 inches and Reynolds Full Color Spectrum to perform the manual white balance lock, if the camera exposure is correct, the captured image can be said to be a live color standard. If it is found that the photos taken have too high contrast or too bright or too rich colors, these are also the phenomenon of color distortion, and the photos and videos are not aesthetically pleasing to look at. Please make appropriate adjustments in the relevant color settings of the camera body by yourself. Raynaud full color spectrum is designed to simulate the comprehensive color of the Earth. When the comprehensive color of the Earth is mixed with the ambient light in the photographic scene, the white balance magic filter is used to point the light to provide the most accurate scene environment color data to the photosensitive element. Under the setting of custom white balance, the white value of the camera's color system is accurately zeroed. When the white value of the camera is accurately zeroed, every pixel color in the captured photo can be accurately recorded and displayed. In other words, you can instantly take a photo and video with true and near perfect colors that match the scene at the time. Such photos are not only true to color, but also noticeably clearer with better three-dimensionality of individual object shapes and textured details on object surfaces. Your camera or iPhone becomes your invaluable high-tech live visual image copier. No more photo color cast problems. Gorgeous, joyful, proud and warm moments in life will always exist and accompany you all your life. After using the DCC-40 to complete the manual white balance setting, you can use the set camera to take countless beautiful photos or videos with true and near perfect colors within 1 hour of the nearby 10 km range. Why do we describe the effect of a color true photo as clearer instead of sharper? Because sharpness in the camera can be adjusted arbitrarily before and after taking pictures. It is an unnatural picture quality phenomenon. In the human visual world, the clarity of the details of the content we see depends on the distance and ambient light brightness. When a photo has a color cast, the entire photo will be covered with a layer of color film, which hinders your vision and makes it impossible to see the full details of the photo content. When this layer of colored film is removed and disappeared in a photo without color cast, the details of the photo can be seen clearer, naturally, rather than the sharpness of the unnatural phenomenon. In other words, two photos with the same content at the same sharpness level, the photo without color cast can be seen more clearly. Do we make sense for you?